I'm Rich at Studio Paranormal, and today we're looking at this, the iRig mic from IK Multimedia. The first time we heard about this was at NAMM 11 on the press day when they're using it live on stage with a solo singer. So obviously they are marketing this as something that you can use live. When we actually interviewed them at their booth, they were focusing on some of the kind of the cooler, more fun features of the app. To tell you a little bit about the mic, it's basically a condenser mic, unidirectional, with 3 different gain settings, so it can be used for speech or singing in an extremely loud environment, we're hoping. And we're going into our iPad, and basically we've got like a little mini jack adapter here. Our microphone's going in, and you can feed some headphones out. What I'm going to do now is pass you over to somebody who can actually sing to demonstrate the app for you.
Hi, I'm Niall. I'm in a band called These Words, and I've been playing around with the iRig and the vocalLAB application on iPad for a few days now, and I'm going to take you through it, show you some of the different vocal effects it can do. Here we are on the app home screen. It's what you'll be greeted with when you start up the app. If you head down here into the setup menu, there's where you can do your input and output levels to control the iRig microphone. Here you've got the latency settings. We've got it on ultra low at the moment because the iPad is quite a powerful device. So maybe if you're using a 3G or a 3GS, you want to set it to something else. As you can see down here, it's currently in version 1, which you think is kind of a beta for the app at the moment. A few things don't work exactly as it should do. So from the home menu, you can set up your own categories, whether that's for different venues, gigs, songs, etc. You just hit the plus button, and then you can name it. I'll just do this as untitled, and then you can go into that and set kind of subcategories within that. Each subcategory can have 3 effects simultaneously, and the second 2 of those 3 effects are slightly more limited. So you have the full 12 to choose from on the first one, and then 6, a selection of 6 for the remaining 2. Here we are in the effects menu, where once you've chosen your subcategory, you can choose from a variety of effects along here. There's 12 in total, as we mentioned before. You can have 3 at any given time. We're going to go into the choir effect here. If I just turn it on, you can hear kind of harmonize with yourself. You can have up to 3 harmonies on top of your own voice. Here's the volume of how much what you're doing will be in the mix for this particular pedal, and then this is how much it will be in the mix of the other pedals. You can pan, so you can choose to have the different voices panned left or right according to how you want it to sound. You can select the key down here and the scale that you want to be singing in. I'll just give you an example. She knew that her life had passed her by. Next up, we'll show you pitch fix. Here you can do the kind of T-Pain effect. You're able to select how intense it is. You can crank it all the way up if you want. You can hear it really locking onto the notes there. Or if you've got a singer, or you are a singer that isn't too accurate, but you don't want it to seem too obvious that you're using one, you can set it to soft. You can set the type of scale here, and then you can set the key. Never thought I'd see the day with a big boat coming my way. Ooh. Okay. Another fun one is morph. It gives you 2 axes and allows you to manipulate your voice. Manipulate your voice. You probably won't be able to understand that.
So you can sound like really, really nasally, or like a robot down here.
Or really, really sexy. Or, I don't know, just this one up here. Sounds pretty good.
Pretty good. So I'll just sing something to give you an example.
No, I don't want
Wanna scrub? A scrub is a guy that can't get
no love from me.
So you can probably have a lot of fun with that. If you're not feeling so experimental or creative at the moment, there's a lot of more practical effects that you can use. There's phasers, envelope filters, reverbs, parametric EQ, a compressor, chorus, and delay, which I'll show you. You can set, as you can hear, and you can increase the feedback. You can sync the tempo to the metronome that you set in the tools section. You can set the level, the delay. So to show you how you might use these practically in a real situation, we've set up a compressor here, a parametric EQ, and a reverb. And if I turn all of those on and sing something, I can spot a town waster from half a year away. So if you're not in here to persevere, then I can't let you stay. If you like that particular setup, you can hold one of the letters down here and that will save that patch to one of those. And obviously those are your favorites. You can have up to 4 of those. Another cool thing about the app is you can kind of use it as a dictaphone / multi-track recorder, except the fact you have to buy the functionality of using up to 4 tracks, as you can see here. We're not going to do that right now. We're just going to use 1 track. Oh, the summer's coming. I remember this time last year. Playback. Oh, the summer's coming. I remember this time last year. So one way I can see a lot of people using this is you can import your own songs into the Songs tab here. That would be practical for solo singers that want to play live to a backing track, or anyone that just wants to sing along to their favorite songs at home. You can import them. If you look down here, there's the Add Song option. You can either import over Wi-Fi, we'll show you that in a sec, or you can use file sharing, or you can import from your iPod library the stuff that you've imported through iTunes on your iDevice. If we go up to Wi-Fi here, it gives you an IP address that you can then use your home network to connect to the iPad. If you look here on the Studio Mac screen, we've entered the IP address, and then we transferred a backing track for Pussycat Dolls' Don't Ya, which I will now demonstrate for you. We've got the file name of the track that we've imported. If I start playing the track, and you can set sections to loop. So if I set that as A, and then that as B, and get looping, then that can help you practice or nail part of a track that you have been having trouble with. There's a speed trainer section, so it pretty competently slows down the track and speeds it up without much distortion to the track. There's a basic volume control, and then if you want to, you can import the song into the record function of the track, but you do have to have the multi-track purchase or DLC to be able to do that, so we can't show you that right now.
When was hot like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was fun like me? Oh, a freak. She's a freak like me. So
the price is about 50 euros, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, you know, that's not a lot of money. If you wanted to obviously do some serious live vocals or studio vocals, you'd go and get something a bit more professional. But for maybe a small club performer, someone that doesn't want to carry around a lot of gear, this could be just what they're looking for.
Bye.